What's up, y'all? Nothing much going on here. I am sitting outside, soaking up a little sunshine. Soaking up some sunshine. I woke up this morning with so much on my mind. Where's my phone? Oh my God, here comes this weird man with this truck. So weird. So weird. So strange. Hey, hey, hey. Somebody came in. I couldn't see. Who we got? Hello, Dr. Fire. Okay, you in a meeting? That's pretty cool. I hope your meeting goes well. Appreciate it. I ain't talking about much today. I just, like I was saying, I woke up with a few things on my mind, and I don't know if I don't know what stage in my life I am in right now. I really don't. I'm thankful, I'm happy, I'm alive and happy I'm able to talk about it. But let's put this down so we can see it's a little bit. I can't see a damn thing. Turn this side. Maybe I can see it that way. That might be a little bit better. But I just woke up just feeling odd. I said good morning. The real odds and evens. Hey, how are you? Good morning. Good morning. But yeah, I just woke up with so much. I'm thankful. Don't get me wrong. I'm thankful. I'm truly thankful. Just woke up with so much on my mind. My mind is like constantly going. It's almost like I have to take something to go to sleep just to calm my brain down. That's crazy. And I don't know if it comes from what I do because y'all, I don't know. Well, everybody may know I'm a dispatcher, and as a dispatcher, your mind is constantly going. Everything is fast paced and it's moving. I will be right back. Okay, it's fast paced and moving, and when I get home, it's like I shift from that to my next move. What is my next move? What am I gonna? What am I gonna plan? Come on. What am I planning? Hold on, this damn truck. It's so strange. Anyway, I'm always planning what or trying to think of what my next move should be, or if me staying in dispatch is what I want to do, or anything. You know what I mean? Any and everything. My mind is constantly going, making sure my son's good, making sure my family's good. I hadn't really spoken to them lately, and it's because when I do settle down, it's like I'm exhausted, and so I don't know. That's why I'm sitting outside so I can try to get some sunshine or something. Because I just, I don't know. I just feel like I'm just all over the place. I don't know. This little boy here be running up and down the street here naked. I'm telling you, whole soap opera out here in these streets. So yeah, I don't know. A couple of people came back in and have an important job. Yeah, and I enjoy it. It's never a dull moment. I just um, I just don't know how long I want to still do that. Because the first time I did it was almost 20 years, and then I stopped and went into the medical field. And I chose to leave out of the medical field. I wasn't forced out, but I just on some jobs, some people feel that they can either try to handle you or talk to you any kind of way. And I had already put up with it, but for long enough. And so I stepped out. I was just like, yeah, I'm not doing this. You don't pay me that much not to talk shit. Um, and not talk shit to me. You can talk shit to whoever you want to, just not to me. Especially when I know I'm doing my job, going above and beyond. So yeah. But at that particular practice, the doctor, he came from another hospital, and he thought he could run this particular hospital like his personal practice. And that's a no can do for me, because yeah, I don't work like that. It would have been different had it been your practice. You wouldn't still been able to talk shit, but you know, I could understand you would want things to be ran a certain way. But when we all getting a check from this one hospital, yes sir, no. Your name ain't nowhere on the marquee, nowhere. I ain't signing nobody check, nothing. You don't bring in that much revenue. So anyway, I left that, and I started back with dispatch. Y'all know I was off for like 6 months, best 6 months of my life. Oh my goodness. I promise you, that was the best, most relaxing 6 months of my life. And I needed that. I really did. But just now, it's like I'm at a crossroads. Meet me at the crossroads. And I'm just trying to figure it out without having to leave. And I don't want to leave. I mean, I like the job. I don't know. I did leave that first time because it's stressful. It's taxing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm just I'm in constant prayer about it. You know what I mean? And I don't want to move until he says so. You know, I don't want to get on here sounding all sad and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I need some inspiration, I guess. Some motivation. Like my son is self um self sufficient. You know what I mean? He don't have to really depend on me at all. He doesn't depend on me at all. He does a great job. He is awesome. I cannot ask for a better kid. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that because it's my kid. I'm saying that because it's the truth. And I cannot stress how proud I am of him and the decisions that he's made in his life. Sometimes I just question my decisions. Ain't that something? And I'm just on here rambling, really. If y'all listen, it's all good. If you don't listen, it's all good. I think I just needed to get it out. I need to get it out. Sometimes I feel like crying. Sometimes I feel like shopping. Sometimes I just feel like just being. And sometimes I just feel like just sleeping. I don't know. I don't know. And then last night we had a call where um, I don't know, maybe I woke up with that on my mind too, but we had a call, an 18-year-old kid who had a peacemaker and was wanting to make peace with himself, if you get what I'm saying. And that just kind of took a toll on me. I stayed for the whole call and everything. Um, made sure my officers were safe, made sure EMS was safe, all that good stuff. I don't know, I woke up with that on my mind because the first thing I think about, when you hear about children wanting to do that, um, or teenagers, or anybody for that matter, when you hear about them wanting to do that, that makes you think about your own life, your children, nieces, nephews, friends, kids, and that was that was part of the reason why I left dispatch, because it was just too much, and I take things like that to heart, because the first thing I think of is my kid okay? Are the people that I know, are their children okay? Is there anything that I could have done to help? It's just, it's just crazy. And not saying that every day in life is just gonna be hunky dory. You know what I'm saying? I know it's gonna be ups and downs, but I, for me, I can't expect everybody to think the way I think. But for me, life ain't that bad. You know what I mean? Even if it is bad, you still get to live to see another day to try to fix it or do something different or what have you. And I just, I don't like stuff like that. I don't like to hear, especially children, adults. I don't even think they should think that way either. It's just so, just a lot. And working that job, believe it or not, you hear that all day. You hear domestic problems all day. Kids fighting their parents, kids wanting to hurt themselves, kids wanting to hurt other people, the parents taking it out on the kids, you know what I'm saying? People stealing and stuff like that, and some of them stealing because they're homeless and they need to eat, you know what I mean? And we just be wanting, I just be wanting to fix everything and everybody, and I can't. I want to, but I can't. I can't even believe I'm on here practically in tears because I want to do so much and I want to help so many people, but I can't. I have a few that reach out to me, but very few people even check on me. I feel like I'm always got to be the strong one. I'm always the strong one, checking on everybody else. And not saying that I'm like in danger of hurting myself or anything like that. Never that. I don't give a shit what's happening. If something happened to me, y'all, that means somebody did it. Because I'm not going to do it to myself. I promise you that. But I just feel like I know you can't expect yourself out of everyone. I can't expect me out of you, but I do kind of expect to feel appreciated, I guess. If that's a good word for it, I don't know. I don't know. So much on my mind. It is a beautiful day outside, though. Then there's this other thing where, you wonder when you'll ever meet your person, you know? I met some great people. I have great men in my life, but they're not my person. That makes sense. My person. I don't know. Let's see who came in. Anybody? zero behinds. So yeah, I just you wonder if you're gonna meet your person, and you just wonder, what your purpose is in life, and if you're gonna be able to share that. I mean, like I said, there's some great men in my life. My dad is no longer here on earth. He's with me in my heart, but I miss my dad. I miss my brother. I miss my auntie. I'm live right now, y'all. Y'all can catch this live. If y'all catch this live, then I'm live. But I don't need to know if I'm going to even post this or make it public. It's just too much going on. So much. I'm steady. I'm still trying to build on this platform. I'm working it out. I'm doing the best I can. Well, I'll take that back. I'm not doing the best I can. I'm not doing the best I can as far as what I think I can do. You know what I mean? I know I can do better. I know I can do more. But sometimes I just get so discouraged. And then other times I'm just like, I just let the laziness, if you will, take over, and I'm just like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. It's my best friend, y'all. Just a second. Hey, Chica, what you doing? I'm on live right now, real quick. Give me about 15 minutes. The best friend, she was checking on me. I think she's on her lunch break. What's her? Yeah, she's not on her lunch break. But I don't know. Who else came in? Anybody? And thank y'all for coming in, though. I really appreciate it. Hey, Pam. Who's the hey, Key? How are you, sis? How are you? Child, I just woke up with some of everything on my mind. That's all. Had a rough call. Yesterday was pretty smooth, but I had, at the end of shift, I just had a rough call, and that just took me over until this morning, and just woke up in such a funk. So I'm sitting outside trying to soak in some of this sunshine. And I know I was saying earlier, I know every day is not going to be beautiful roses and sunshines, you know what I'm saying, and rainbows and unicorns and all that stuff. But kind of call that I had last night, and it's rough. And so once again, I'm debating, or I was trying to decide if I'm going to even stay with dispatch, because some of that is the reason I left the first time, because I tend to take on what's going on at the job, not at the job, but the calls that come in. At the job, that's foolishness, but I tend to take on those uh, those calls that come in, the families that are going through stuff. I tend to take that on. True, I don't know them or they don't know me, but you hear that stuff all day, and it's one call after another, yes, but that last call, like maybe if I had taken the call that I did, or dispatched the call that I did, and then did something else or a few other things afterwards, it would have been, hey, Anthony, it would have been different. But that was my last call, and then I came home, and so that was on my mind pretty much all night, that particular call. And if y'all didn't hear, my last call last night that I had to dispatch was an 18-year-old who was trying to unalive himself. And so that just made me thinking about getting that call and that being the last call, that made me think of good morning. Good, how are you? That made me, just think about a lot of stuff and the kids and Lisa, good morning, how are you? Made me think of my nieces, nephews, my son, my friends, kids, and it's just, you know what I mean? I'm like 18, you barely know how to pitch straight, you know what I mean? And you're gonna do that. What could be that bad? I mean, I don't want to know what could be that bad, but I'm sure whatever it is can be worked out. At 18, you know what I'm saying? But you don't know. We don't know what's going on in people's lives, and it just bothered me. And so, like I said, I woke up in a funk this morning. I really did. But I hope y'all day is going good so far. It is. Well, damn, I didn't realize it was after 12. It's almost 1 o'clock. Lordy. I'm thinking it's still morning time. I didn't get up until late. I didn't even want to get out of the bed. But it's such a beautiful day. Such a beautiful day. So, let's see what's going on. Oh, what am I missing? Right, remember I said that hanging up, but not seeing things. Also completed out there. Yes, 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 yes. Absolutely. It's just a lot. And so listening and working. Okay, Anthony. Glad you got up. As you always do. Yes, yes. And I got up. I woke up the first time pretty early. I woke up about 4:35, and I just kind of laid there and said a prayer or whatever. And then maybe I should have gotten up then, and I wouldn't be in such a not a bad mood, but what is it, melancholy? Is that a good word to use? And but I stayed in bed, and I didn't get back up until about 7. And I know I said I stayed in bed late, but that's late for me. I didn't get back up till about 7, and mill around, clean my room, or straighten up a few things, make the bed so I wouldn't get back in it. Came downstairs, fixed some breakfast. I might have a cup of coffee. I might make a matcha or something. But I feel like I'm existing at this point, and I came to this realization too. I feel like I'm existing and not living. There's so much I want to do, so many places I want to see, um, so much shit going on in the world. You know what I mean? And I know I can't let that stop me from doing things. But I, in the back of my mind, I guess I am letting it stop me from doing things. I don't want it to, but I need to go. I need to go down to the beach. I need to go home. I do. I need to go home. I really do. Reset. Come back. Yeah. I'm telling you. I forget I'm in Central Time Zone. That's why I said yeah in the morning. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Wait, Anthony, are you seriously? I thought you was on the same. Huh? I thought you were in the same time zone as I was, as me. I think you might be. You're in the same time zone as Tina, right? I'm not exactly sure, but I really thought you were in the same time zone as me. But yeah, uh, um, it's just want to do so much. Ugh. But everything is and then also, it's crazy enough that we work 312s, work 312s. Off today, and so I still have an in service tomorrow, so I can't even enjoy my 2 days off back to back. You know what I mean? So it's just like, what the hell? Let's see. I'm working. Oh, out of town, near Pensacola. Gotcha. Oh, good that somebody else came in. I'm so sorry. Hi. Hey, studio. How are you? Thank you for joining the live. I appreciate you being here. I do. Hi, how are you? Look around, check things out. If you like it, I hope you decide to stay. Join the family, man. Ain't much going on. I'm real chill. Some days I get on here and act the fool, and some days I don't. But like the live, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. You know how it works over here. But yeah, today is just one of them days when I'm just feeling blah. I think a trip to Ulta would boost my feelings. Ulta or Sephora. Maybe get a new lip gloss, you know? Just a little, some flowers. Yes. I love flowers. Yeah. Just something. There's a Walmart. Even though I hate Walmart to pieces, but there's a Walmart close to me. Maybe I'll walk around in there. Check out their flower department. Go down to Trader Joe's to check out their flowers or something, just to get a little put a smile on my own face. You know what I'm saying? Different glasses. Yes, they're different glasses today. I'll be wearing my Inspector Gadgets down, so I figured I'd give these a try. Not a try, but pull them out the stash. I got a few more I need to rotate on. I'm looking for some more frames. I like different frames. I just like different. That's just me. I like different. And I'm thinking about going to get my tattoo brightened and maybe a little bit bigger. I don't know. I have to make an appointment to see what he can do because I just found out that in the state of South Carolina, they're not supposed to be doing tattoos on the head. You need to put that video of yourself. You need to put that video of yourself. Oh my God, that just made. I just thought about that. That was the funniest thing. Somebody, it was on the live, Key. That was so funny. So somebody came in the live, and the first thing he said was, something like "Hi, something, I love you." And before I could finish reading it, Vanessa had done timed that sucker out, boy, and I just thought that was the funniest shit ever. Oh my God. And I wasn't laughing at the person. It's just how quick she did it. I was like, damn, I couldn't even finish reading the sentence first. It was so funny. She was like, he always coming at people chats causing problems. I was like, oh my God. But that was I could not stop. I think I was laughing at that all day that day. Every time I thought about it. And I go back and watch the little the short of it. That was too damn funny. Vanessa was on it. I said, damn. Oh God, that was so funny. I could not stop laughing. Thank you for bringing that back up. That's so funny. Oh goodness. Oh, oh my gosh. Oh, Key, did you? I'm not sure how close you are to. Well, anyway, but I wanted to go this weekend. There was the food festival or something like that in Charlotte. And Charlotte's like an hour away from me, and I wanted to go so bad, but we had to work. Damn job. Yes, hilarious. Oh, messy. Yes. Oh my God, that was too damn funny. I am so jealous. And see stuff like that. That's what I miss working just during the week because for the past I'd say maybe about 6 or 7 years, I've always had a job where it was either off on Fridays completely and you have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. She was there. I know that's right. And then I would either have Friday, Saturday, and Sundays off, and you would work like 7 to 5 Monday through Thursday. I can dig that schedule. And then it ended up being Monday through Friday, but Friday I would get off at 12. And so I've done either one or the other for the past 6 7 years, and now I'm just like, true, every other Friday, Saturday, and Sunday I do get it off, but on that weekend it seems like on the weekends that we work the 312, something good is always going on, and I'm just like, come on, seriously, who do I need to talk to rearrange these schedules? But it is what it is. It's what I signed up for. We need to do it immediately. So, but yes, absolutely. I am definitely with it. I am definitely with it because, like I said, I am an hour, maybe an hour and 15 at the most, depending on traffic, time of day. I'm an hour, 45 minutes to an hour and 15 away from Charlotte. And I wanted to be there so freaking bad because one of my other friends, she goes back and forth from here to Charlotte. And she sent me that information, that flyer. I was like, we need to go. Unfortunately, I couldn't. Ooh. So yeah. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna get up off this thing. I ain't got much going on. Thank y'all for listening to me rant, vent. I shed a tear or two. I don't know if you saw it. I hope you didn't. Didn't want to scare nobody off. Think all I do is be on this damn thing crying and shit. Nope, not at all. I'm pretty much a happy person pretty much all the time. Just that when stuff hit me, it just hit me hard. And y'all are my people. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are my people. Let's see. So I'm gonna head on off of this thing. And I might come back a little later and check in and see how y'all doing. I don't know, I ain't making no promises. But you take care too, Anthony and everybody in the world. We'll be on our days. Yeah, take care. Be easy, everyone. Absolutely. Y'all have a good one. And I'll talk to y'all later. Oh wait, I forgot what it is. This damn thing you can't see. Huh. And